Yeah, Burnt Oak Boy, who won this last year, actually ran well here yesterday, but headed in the weights by a horse who improved when they stepped him up in trip at Kempton. Kicks for Free, he's 11-1. Whispered Promises, one of a number trained by David Pipe, 28-1. Sporazine, winner at the festival previous years, 50-1. Sam Thomas, Liberate's a non-runner, and Bedlam Boy looks really well, good each way chance, 33-1.
Astrodor taking a while to come back from a horrible injury, but did so last time with a win at Musselburgh. Ted Orbiter Gold, is he a chance?
Outside, if he had a win here back in this autumn, he could reproduce that, he would have.
Overstrand has had a season struggling really against the handicapper. He's tried fences. Fabo de Charmille for Tom Scudamore is a horse who on some form you could give a chance. He's been chasing so far this season, and there'll be maybe one or two better fancied further down the weights.
Number 11 is The Package, Timmy Murphy, on his toes a little bit beforehand. Leg spinner doesn't go because of the ground. County Zen, we mentioned him earlier, I've been crying out for this trip. 6-1 favourite now for Richard Johnson. Lostrabad, another David Pipes ridden by Dennis O'Regan, 25-1. And Junior, it's the best I've seen him look all season. Blinkers on, 12-1, Robert Thornton.
Hillfort's Timmy's a consistent sort, but even the pick of his form gives him plenty to find here. What about Take Your Mark, Ted?
Has it all to do, Take Your Mark, on his last couple of runs. I think that 20-1 represents probably his value.
Mendo is a horse that could run well. He's done so on this track already this season. The ground won't be too sticky for him, and he comes here nice and fresh.
Clarence Nazar, he ended a lean spell for Noel Mead when he won. And Baldy Man is a horse that has, I think he's an each way chance, Baldy Man. He's tough and consistent and rarely runs a bad race.
There's one that's overpriced, Chiaro. He got mugged on the line by the top horse, Kicks for Free. Tom O'Brien, 33-1. Much touted horse this morning, ridden by Davy Russell. And that's Naiad de Misselot. Only likely race this season, 15-2. Superior Wisdom, William Kennedy, 33-1. Peacock, the horse we've just been talking about, 10-1. And Tagulaboo, best have seen him look for a long time. David Dennis's mount, 66-1.
Song of Songs is a strong order. He's unexposed, one of the season's, I would say, leading novices. He's running a couple of the leading races. It's a big step up in trip, and whether he'll quite last home under the conditions is perhaps debatable. And Piley Lady, she might be 33-1, but she's not a mug by any means. She's run well on both her starts this season.
Well, some fallout from our last race, the Ballymore Properties Novices Hurdle. Paddy Flood, the rider of the runner-up Vanalmar, has received a 6-day ban for his use of the whip, hitting the horse in the wrong place as well. And they're going to talk to Ruby Walsh, who of course rode the winner 5 for 3. Just another in the long line of big race whip bans following close finishes this season. Something is not well in the state of Denmark.
Just check on the eye catchers with the runners circling at the start before this Coral Cup. Hillfort's Timmy was the paddock pick on the way down. Bedlam Boy and County Zen both looked and moved well. In the betting ring, the Package and County Zen positives as they are on the exchanges. Negatives for Song of Songs and Naiad de Misselot on the exchanges as the field now come out onto the track. Watch out for the Package and the blue and green. He's very, very keen running horse. And it'll just be a case of Timmy Murphy trying to hold on to him in the early stages, otherwise he'll run himself out. Balti Man a bit wide there, and they jump away then with 2 miles, 4.5 furlongs in front of them towards the first, the Package and Balti Man. Balti Man on the left, the Package on the right as they jump flight number 1, followed by Chiaro in a red cap. Quite handy is Astrodor, who's pulling hard in behind runners Bedlam Boy towards the inside in a yellow cap as they take the second. Out wide in the hoops, so that hoop sleeves was overstrand from Hillfort's Timmy and Whispered Promises. And then Take Your Mark, and in a maroon jacket, Klarna Zars tracking the leading group. Song of Songs as well as Baltimore. Balti-Man builds a big lead in these early stages from the Package in second place. Balti-Man then about to swing left-handed from the Package, and there's a good 8 or 10 lengths between the pair of them now. Back in third is Astrodor, and then on the inside Chiaro as they head on towards flight number 3. Baltiman's over from the package, Astrodor and Chiaro and Overstrand. The grey there is Sporozine towards the outside. Still tracking the leaders towards the inside is Bedlam Boy, followed by Laustra Bad and Klarnazar and Whispered Promises in light blue colours. They're followed by Take Your Mark, with further back in the field Piley Lady on the inside of Mendo. Naiad de Misselot is towards the inside. Song of Songs remains in the second half of the field, so too County Zen and Junior. Orbit of Gold is out wide, Pablo de Charmy. Towards the rear, Kicks for Free, Hill Fort's Timmy, and Peacock is just about last of all at the moment as Baltiman lands over the next. With about a 6 or 7 length lead over the package. Then Astrodor in third. In fourth is Overstrand, followed by Chiaro, and then behind those Tagula Blue up the inside of Whisper Promises, Bedlam Boy, then Laustra Bad and Sporozine. Junior is next, followed by Orbiter Gold and Klarnazar. On the inside, Naiad de Misselot, Take Your Mark, and then out wide is Superior Wisdom. Then Song of Songs towards the back of the field still, along with Mendo, Piley Lady round the inside. County Zen is out the back with Kicks for Free, Pablo de Charmy. Also Hill Fort's Timmy towards the inside now, and Peacock remains just about last of all. On towards the next, this is flight number 5, and Baltiman remains a clear leader. Can he possibly keep this up? Within second place the package. Then Astrodor, and out wide is Overstrand, wider still is Junior, then Chiaro in that red cap up the inside of Tagula Blue, and they're followed by Orbiter Gold as the leader skips over the next package. There's a faller there, Whispered Promises is down, Klarnazar very badly hampered, and Peacock was also hampered towards the rear of the field. That's Johnny Farrelly on the deck after the fall of Whispered Promises as they jump the next. Hill Fort's Timmy made a bad mistake there. The horse is on the deck, I'm afraid. Johnny Farrelly, he looks unwell as well. He's rolling around in some discomfort. Meanwhile, back with the others as they head on up the hill, and it's Baltiman out clear of the package. Then Astrodor, followed by Overstrand. Junior to the outside of these as they take the flight going uphill. Then the Tagula Blue, Pablo de Charmy as they continue to climb. Song of Songs is improving under McCoy. The familiar green and gold hoops of JP McManus into about 7th place as still Baltiman charges along in front. Astrodor second, Junior in third. This has been a very strong gallop. We could have some fast finishers here. Back in the field, Song of Songs in about 5th or 6th, followed by Pablo de Charmy. Overstrand feeling the pinch now from Klarnazar. Then Orbiter Gold. The package has weakened right out of it now as they start down the hill, and it's Baltiman that continues to make it. Out clear for Ireland here. Junior chasing in second, Astrodor, and then on the inside is Superior Wisdom running on now in a yellow cap as they approach the second last. Klarnazar in maroon out wide. Mendo's trying to run on from the back. Then Pablo de Charmy, Tagula Blue, and Piley Lady as they run towards the final turn. Bedlam Boy has been pulled up. I'm happy to say that Johnny Farrelly is up on his feet. The horse is still down though. They now swing for home, and Baltiman's coming back to them. Junior challenging, but look at Song of Songs looming up under the champion jockey, and Naiad de Misselot from a long way back now in the check colours on the near side, unleashing a very promising run. It's Junior in the centre, Song of Songs chased by Naiad de Misselot, Tagula Blue chasing these, then from the rear Kicks for Free is plugging on with Mendo over the last. Junior lands just ahead of Song of Songs, then Naiad de Misselot, Mendo and Kicks for Free are 4th and 5th, then Tagula Blue as they race up the hill. It's Robert Thornton in front on Junior, Naiad de Misselot trying hard, Kicks for Free is running on strongly on the far side, Naiad de Misselot wearing down Junior, Kicks for Free is joining in a bitter struggle. Naiad de Misselot and Kicks for Free, they're going to hit the line practically together. Oh, that's tight on the nod. It goes to the judge. Naiad de Misselot and Kicks for Free in a photo for this Coral Cup. Junior was 3rd, Mendo probably 4th, and that is absolutely on the nod here. Maybe Naiad de Misselot on the near side. It's very close indeed between him and Nick and Kicks for Free. There's the man that will decide, the judge here at Cheltenham, and this is one of the tightest photos of the week here. Naiad de Misselot on the near side under Davy Russell, Kicks for Free and Ruby Walsh looking for a double on the day. Alice is down at the pulling up position.
Well, Davy Russell definitely, looking at him, thinks that he hasn't held on to this, but we won't speak to him Ruby's put his hands in the air and says he doesn't know. Neither of them want to speak to us until the result is called. But Davey, certainly looking at his expression, he definitely feels. But Ruby says to me, what?
I didn't think I got there. I was close now, but I thought the bob, he was down, I was up.
Davey said, hang on, Davey, let's get to Davey. Let me get
Here is
round
the
you.
result of the photograph for first place.
Hang on.
First number 22.
First number 22, Davey has
Second
got it.
one.
Ruby was right, he read it right.
Third.
Davey, you definitely were, you were cussing there.
Yeah, I had so many seconds all week. Blessing in the sky, I couldn't believe that I could actually ride a winner, you know. It was great now. Faraday pulled it out of the bag for me again.
Take your turn, will you? And I mean, that was an amazing battle. You two are going head-to-head in the Jockeys' Championship in Ireland. You were head-to-head up that straight.
Yeah, it was great. Fair play to Little Horse. Faraday told me going out, he said, we're on song for today. Faraday was talking to Graham, and I'd just like to thank Graham. He told me exactly what to do. Tip away down the inside, and he was spot on.
Davey, I know this means so much to you guys, but your face when you thought you hadn't won that, I promise you.
The relief is just unreal. Unreal.
Well, you've done it, well done.
Yeah, thanks, Alice.
Wouldn't be Cheltenham Festival without a Ferdy Murphy winner. Naiad Misselot just holding on. At the moment, Ruby Walsh and the Hemmings colours trying to power the top weight up the hill. But Davy Russell gets a right rattle out of this horse. And Junior, who just looked as if he might be home, he finds it too much of a struggle up the hill. And Davy Russell in full cry up this side. But all the while, Ruby Walsh and the top weight closing them down. And just when it looks as if Naiad Misselot is going to get home, perhaps by as much as a neck, Ruby drives home, but it's just not enough. Can't be more than a short nut in it on the nod. Ruby called it right, note. And Ferdy Murphy, Naiad Misselot, Davy Russell gain the day. Time for a break.
Got a mile and a half well, won in October, has had just the one start over hurdles, but that was by no means a bad effort. He was second to Harry Tricker in a useful maiden at Plumpton. This is obviously much tougher.
14 is Tamlet. He has a bit to find. He won a maiden easy enough at Naas. It wasn't a very competitive maiden. He's got well beat since on a couple of occasions. I'd be surprised if he was good enough to be in the first three. And then we have One in the Dark. He's probably the best of our 4-year-olds at home. Sabrina Harty's horse. He's won all bar his last run, and he's been a model of consistency. He jumps and stays. Tough little horse, and I think he'll finish in front of a lot more that'll finish behind him anyway.
Well, the lads have been through the Triumph Hurdle field. The favourite, the heavily back favourite, on his way to post to the JCB Triumph Hurdle. We're going to take a 60-second break.